God, I love Tweek and Craig, those gay little fellas.
Hey, Tweek.
Tweek and Craig are honestly one of my favorite fictional couples ever, and at first I didn't really know why. I've never really been drawn to relationships in shows in the same way that I've been drawn to Creek. Tweek and Craig are genuinely adorable, and today I just want to talk about why I like them so much.
Okay, well then why don't you just send something nice to the North Koreans? It'll make you feel better, babe.
Send something like what?
I don't know, like make them some croissants or something.
I don't know how to make croissants!
Well, what do you know how to make?
Cupcakes!
All right, go home and make some cupcakes, honey.
Okay.
Starting with Tweek, who is, quite frankly, an emotional wreck. Of course, not at the fault of his own. It's revealed in The Stick of Truth that his parents laced their coffee with meth. And, you know, there's someone who drinks a lot of coffee. I don't know if I remember his name.
Tweek's out of coffee, honey.
Oh, here you go, kiddo.
Tweek has an unfortunate home life, to say the least. His overly spazzy nature and anxiety creates some of my personal favorite moments in the entire show. Like in Put It Down, an underrated episode in my opinion, the best on season 21. Granted, that's not saying much. But in that episode, one of my favorite bits is Mr. Garrison, the president, tweeting about how Tweek is so unafraid, which is clearly not the case.
President of the United States has just tweeted this statement. You really think Tweek is scared? Tweek will single-handedly go to North Korea and fuck all you slanty-eyed bitches doggy style.
What? Why would he say that?
The president also tweeted, if you even think Tweek is worried about a bunch of dipshit poor-ass third-world rice pickers, think again.
Oh my God, what is he doing?
Tweek is certainly an interesting character, and he was one of my favorites. Even before he became boyfriends with Craig, he was one of my personal favorites. He's got a lot to him, and I think that he has a lot of personality. Another one of my favorite bits from Tweek in the early seasons was in Free Hat, when he had to defend a guy who literally killed toddlers.
Why does your organization want to free Hat McCullough, the convicted, confessed serial murderer of 23 babies?
I believe that can best be answered by our official spokesman, Tweek.
Well, Hat McCullough admitted he killed those toddlers. Why do you want him free?
Oh, Jesus, man!
Just answer me this, Tweek. What do you see as positive about toddler murder?
It's easy?
Yes, it is easy.
It's always funny seeing Tweek get put in like the absolute worst situations possible with his anxiety. Free Hat isn't one of my favorite episodes in the series, but that bit's really fucking funny. Enough about that poor little meth head. Let's talk about Craig.
My name is Craig Tucker. Last week was my birthday. My grandma gave me a check for $100. I was so happy. But then, 4 kids from school came to my house and said I should use my $100 to invest in becoming a Peruvian flute band. They promised I would double my money in one afternoon, but the government arrested us, along with all the other Peruvian flute bands, and took us to an internment camp in Miami. We begged to go home, but instead, the government told us they were sending us to Peru. And so that is why I am now in Peru. If I die, let it be known that it is because 4 guys I don't even like from school lied to me and took my birthday money.
Craig, in contrast to Tweek, is one of the most stoic characters in the show. His deadpan delivery makes for some incredible jokes and some incredible episodes. His performance on Pandemic 1 and 2 in Season 12 makes him an instantly likable character. The fact that he's not willing to deal with the boys' shit.
Dude, that's awesome! Alright, let's go! No. What do you mean, no? I'm not following you guys anymore. Dude, we have to go check this out! Why? Because that's just the way it is. Every time bad things happen, you guys end up putting yourselves deeper into the middle of it because that's just the way it is.
Before his character was fully fleshed out, he was kind of just known for flipping people off, but that was also funny, you know, so.
Well, I tell you what, young man, you're gonna be held back a grade if you don't Did you just flip me off?
No.
Yes, you did. You just flipped me the bird. Now, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't shape up, okay, and get your head straight, there, you just flipped me off again.
Craig's home life seems to be all right. You know, his parents aren't feeding him methamphetamine like Tweek. So, you know, it's not outright horrible. His dad does have a rough time accepting him for being gay at first, but he comes around and ultimately that, you know, smooths over.
Son, you need to listen to me. You can't fight being gay.
I used to think that being gay was a choice, but you don't get to decide. Japan picks who they pick, and that's that. I don't understand this stuff. Heck, I didn't even know Don King got raped, but I do know that if you try and resist it, you make yourself miserable your whole life. Everyone was so proud of you. I was just being selfish. I want to be proud of you too. I like gay Craig. I love you. Here's $100.
Craig is almost the antithesis of Tweek, and that makes their pairing work incredibly well in the show. The contrast between the two showcases both of their personalities at the highest level, and the juxtaposition while maintaining a healthy relationship is just so precious. Honestly, them being a couple makes their characters infinitely more interesting. Like I said, I liked Tweek and Craig before they were a couple, but after they became a couple, they like draw the best parts of their personality out and they highlight each other in a way that's very special. The warrior and the stoic. And together, they balance each other out in the most beautiful way. The human embodiment of the yin yang. That's why I like them. And I just wanted to talk about it. I have nothing else to say. Have a good one.
Tweek, if, and I'm only saying if, at some point you wanted to touch Craig's penis, you can't just go grabbing for it, all right? You would need to say something like, Craig, is it all right with you if I touch your penis? Okay? Let's try it out.
No!
You want 2 weeks detention instead? This shit's important.
Craig, can I touch your penis?
Okay, good. Now, Craig, you might say, you may touch my penis. I'm comfortable with that. Or, of course, you could say, no, you may not touch my penis at this time.
No, you may not.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now, Craig, what would you say if you wanted to take a gander at Tweek's asshole?